The late 90s were a wild time for cartoons. Some shows became instant classics, while others, well, vanished after one season, either because they were too weird, too ambitious, or just marketed to the wrong audience. Today we're diving into 5 forgotten one-season wonders from 98 and 99. From a hedgehog rock band to a Curse spin-off no one wanted. Some of these deserved a second chance, while others, well, let's just say their cancellation was a mercy. Which one of these do you remember, and do you think any of them should have lasted longer? Let us know in the comments below. Here we go. RoboCop Alpha Commando. Even though this show technically lasted one season, that season cranked out a whopping 41 episodes, which in 90s cartoon math is practically a hit. Set in the futuristic year of 2030, RoboCop is reactivated after a 5-year nap to work with Alpha Division, a federal agency battling the evil group Dark.
Dark, the Directorate for Anarchy, Revenge, and Chaos.
Yeah, they really went for the bad guy name generator on that one. The series had some of the same writers from the 80s RoboCop cartoon, but even less connection to the movies. How far off was it? Well, movie RoboCop was all about gritty dystopian crime fighting.
Protect the innocent. Let the woman go or there will be trouble.
Cartoon RoboCop? He had built-in roller skates and a parachute. That's right, our favorite cyborg cop, once a symbol of brutal corporate cynicism, was now one step away from joining the Rocket Power crew. And if you were wondering what happened to Ann Lewis, his partner from the movies, so was everyone else.
Hello, Dr. Newmeyer. Who's the babe?
Because the show never explains her absence. The only returning character besides RoboCop himself was Sergeant Reed, because why not?
Take it from Sergeant Joe Reed. These folks will notice.
The series also had some serious continuity issues. Early on, flashbacks show RoboCop's son as a 10-year-old kid, before his father became a crime-fighting tin can. Later in the series, that same kid appears again, at the exact same age, wearing the exact same outfit. So either this show predicted cloning technology, or someone on the animation team was just reusing frames to meet that brutal 41-episode deadline. RoboCop Alpha Commando, where the future of law enforcement includes questionable gadgets, time-traveling kids, and no continuity checks. Sign me up. Mad Jack the Pirate. Mad Jack the Pirate set sail on Fox Kids on September 12, 1998, bringing with it a treasure trove of legendary voice talent, including Tom Kenny, Brad Garrett, and Billy West. That's basically the voice acting Avengers right there. The show was created by Bill Kopp, the same genius behind Eek the Cat, and followed the misadventures of Mad Jack, a completely inept, egotistical, and cowardly pirate, voiced by Kopp himself. His trusty yet dim-witted rat sidekick Snuck, voiced by Billy West, stuck by his side as they sailed the high seas aboard their mighty vessel, the Sea Chicken. Yeah, that's right, Sea Chicken. Because nothing strikes fear into the hearts of sailors quite like poultry. Despite Jack's endless failures, he never once questions his own greatness, which honestly makes him kind of inspiring in a delusional way. Everywhere you look online, people have nothing but praise for Mad Jack the Pirate. Many claim it was canceled way too soon, and honestly, I couldn't find a single legitimate reason why it didn't get renewed. No scandal, no lawsuits, not even a mysterious fire at the animation studio. Just gone. After watching a few episodes, my best guess, wrong audience. The humor wasn't inappropriate, but it definitely flew over the heads of kids who just wanted slapstick and explosions. The jokes were sharper, more satirical, perfect for adults who are not the ones tuning in on Saturday mornings. So if anyone out there has inside knowledge on why this show walked the plank, let us know in the comments, because this one still feels like an unsolved mystery. Downtown.
So you're paying me, right?
Premiering on MTV on August 3rd, 1999, Downtown was one of those rare shows that actually understood young people, which might explain why it was canceled almost immediately. It ran until November 8th, meaning it barely made it through pumpkin spice latte season before getting the axe. The show followed a diverse cast of young people navigating life in New York City, showcasing their everyday struggles, relationships, and misadventures. What made Downtown unique was its grounded, realistic approach. The characters felt like actual people.
And don't you have a final tomorrow?
Yeah, whatever, Mom. Anyway, not like you'd know, but Tuesday just so happens to be the new Saturday night for anyone who's even remotely cool. Saturday night's only like Saturday night for like big-haired Gucci girls now.
Probably because they were based on interviews with real New Yorkers. This wasn't your typical wacky animated sitcom with talking animals or time-traveling robots. Downtown was raw, relatable, and felt like conversation you'd overhear on the subway.
You wouldn't have this problem if you didn't spend so much money on toys.
Right.
Your room is like filled with like Star Wars crap and Transformers and Hot Wheels, and it looks like a 6-year-old boy lives there. Wait, I take that back. A 6-year-old boy wouldn't have a collection of the Spice Girls dolls.
Man, I like Scary Spice.
Yeah, I like Posh Spice.
Oh, she's pretty good too,
Posh
man.
Spice.
Oh my God, you were so creeping me out.
Fans loved it, critics praised it, and yet MTV pulled the plug after just one season, offering no real explanation. Was it too smart for MTV at the time? Did it not sell enough Mountain Dew? Or did someone at the network just say, nah, let's make another Undressed instead? Whatever the reason, Downtown has since gained a cult following, with fans still mourning its untimely demise, especially if you love animation that actually respects its audience instead of just throwing in fart jokes. Did Downtown deserve better? Absolutely. Will we ever know why it was canceled? Probably not. But if anyone out there worked at MTV in 1999 and has answers, drop them in the comments. We need closure.
So, you're saying that Yoda would beat Wolverine in a fight?
Yes, I am confident that it is so.
I'm afraid that you were thinking with your heart and not your head, my friend.
Sonic Underground.
Triplets born, the throne awaits. A seer warns of a deadly fate. Give up your children, separate. Bide your time, lie in wait. Sonic Underground. Sonic Underground.
Premiering on January 6, 1999. Sonic Underground was the third animation Sonic series and arguably the most bizarre. Unlike its predecessors, this show wasn't on any single network. It was syndicated on random channels across the country like some kind of TV treasure hunt. One day you'd catch it at 7 a.m. before school, the next it'd be on at 3 p.m., sandwiched between infomercials for Ginsu knives and psychic hotlines. Of course, Sonic was once again voiced by Jaleel White, aka Steve Urkel, making it the third time he lent his voice to the Blue Blur. But this time, he didn't just voice Sonic. He also played his two siblings. That's right, 3 different characters, all voiced by Jaleel White in slightly different pitches.
What was that?
What was that?
They're out there.
Someone at the recording studio must have thought, why pay 3 actors when we can just overwork one? Unlike previous Sonic shows, Sonic Underground went completely off the rails with its story. Instead of being a lone freedom fighter, Sonic was now royalty. Part of a long-lost hedgehog royal family, along with his siblings. The 3 were separated from their mother, Queen Alina, after Dr. Robotnik took over their home planet. Because of, get this, a prophecy foretold that the 3 siblings would one day overthrow Robotnik. So instead of just running really fast and smashing robots, Sonic and Co. spent the series searching for their mother while playing in a rock band. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they were also musicians, because when you're fighting an evil dictator, obviously you need to make time for guitar solos and drum solos. While the show technically lasted 1 season, it cranked out a whopping 40 episodes, leaving a lasting impression, whether for its unique story or the sheer weirdness of Sonic the Hedgehog playing a guitar. Did it make sense? Not really. Was it memorable? Absolutely. Pinky, Elmyra in the Brain.
So Pinky and the Brain share a new domain. It's what the network was. Why bother to complain? The Earth remains a goal. Some things they can't control. They're Pinky, Elmyra, and the Brain.
I deeply resent this.
Trolls! Mousies!
On September 19th, 1998, Pinky, Elmyra in the Brain premiered on Kids WB, marking one of the most baffling spin-offs in animation history. This show attempted to mash together two separate cartoons, the beloved Pinky and the Brain and Tiny Toon Adventures. And the result was, well, a disaster. Pinky and the Brain were still up to their usual antics, plotting world domination. But instead of operating from their high-tech Acme labs, they were now stuck living in Elmyra Duff's house. Yeah, that Elmyra, the overly affectionate, dangerously clueless girl from Tiny Toons, who treated animals like stuffed toys. So now, in addition to dealing with their own failures, Brain had to survive being hugged and smothered daily by a kid who thought he was a cuddly little bunny. And here's the thing, no one liked the show. Not even the fans, not even the critics, not even the people who worked on it. The show's creators were forced into making it, and you could tell just by listening to the theme song.
It's what the network was. Why bother to complain?
Seriously, that's an actual lyric. It's like the writers were begging us to turn it off. After a painfully short 13-episode run, WB did the merciful thing and put this show out of its misery. It was canceled, forgotten, and rarely spoken of again. Like an embarrassing family secret, in the end, Pinky, Elmyra, and the Brain serves as a cautionary tale. Just because two shows are great separately doesn't mean they should be shoved together like a bad sitcom crossover.
Boom, 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 boom.